Hey everybody, you know it, Jiggin Jerry here. Well, it is that time for a fishing report from out here at the Mount Pleasant Pier. Inshore fishing off an inshore pier. Now as I sit here and I watch this father-daughter combination fish for a little bit, I am going to get ready to show you an incredible month of July fishing for flounder and sea trout. And why has it been so good? Well, I'll tell you what, the finger mullet are in. They are in strong. And along with them, shrimp are running around. So they are feeding well and they are hungry. If you know how to throw a cast net and you can catch these critters, I'll tell you it's a good time to get using that type of bait. So these finger mullet will be running all the way into October, which is great because that's when our red drum run really starts up. So let's see what this father-daughter combo get into, and I will show you the incredible outcome of July with these flounder and trout. All right.
Oh, I got 2!
All right.
You and Dad. Oh, Dad already got his in his hand. Fantastic. Now this is Tommy and his daughter Alyssa Huggins. And they have caught a bunch of pinfish. This young lady is like a pro. She caught over 40 pinfish that day. Fantastic. Now let's get into these other fish. And as you can see here, it's getting ready to rain in this day. Let's see what happens. Hey guys, Jiggin Jerry. Now the rain did start up, and as you see it's raining. But sacrifice fishing in the rain, why? This is why. See how big that is? So was it worth fishing in the rain there, bud?
Absolutely.
You know it. Good job. Got another one? Alright. I figured there'd be more than one. Don't know where I'm gonna throw him for now. I guess I'll throw him here. All right. Woo-hoo. Look, guys. Big male, grunting on me. Mount Pleasant Pier. Just after a nice shower. Trout are in. Starting to feed on shrimp. And they're biting on finger mullet. Looking good. Check it out. Now that was fantastic. Boy, did we have some fun. Now, as you can see here, yep, it rained, and there's some rain coming out of the spouts down off of the Ravenel Bridge in Mount Pleasant. But did it discourage us from fishing? No. A matter of fact, it aided. The fishing picked up fantastic. As you can see, we got into some decent fish, fantastic flounder and trout. But is that all we got into for this month? No, the story goes on. Check it out. Buddy, did you like that? I'm glad it wasn't Big Daddy, because my rod been gone. I had no cranks in it or nothing. Got a nice little blue tail.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's nice.
He's gonna go up and get big, and he's gonna come eat you. All right. Well, I tell you what, as you can see, those trout were fantastic size. Make for some good eating, or release them if you're not going to. But I'll tell you, I saw pelicans, and the manatees were back in while we were hanging around, and it was absolutely fantastic. They just looked beautiful. But along with that, as I was gandering around and checking out the water, I saw more than just manatees. Because I kind of look, I try to hunt those fish while I'm out there. I look down and I see, blue crabs all over the place, walking around in the shallows. The water's been clear at times, dark at other times. But it's amazing what you can see if you open your eyes out here at the Mount Pleasant Pier. It is a flat. It holds a lot of species of animals and crustaceans. Well, I happen to look over and I see this beautiful red drum in the shallows, slot size, which means it is a keeper fish. And I just caught myself just staring. I should have been fishing for him, but I just loved watching him in his natural habitat do his thing. But I can't do that all the time. So, my goal is to really get into some big flounder, so let's move on. Give me my mud minnow, my finger mullet back. Hey, it's mine. Let go. Let Go!
The other side, we get the sun, we don't get the shade.
Excuse me while I wrestle this horseshoe crab for my finger mullet back. Boy, that's awesome. We have caught large flounder, we've caught small flounder, we've caught medium flounder. It's been fantastic. Been using medium action, light rods, ultralight rods, and in this case here, I am using a local rod by ALX. It's their saltwater series, and it is a Boku by ALX, and it did a great job. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed watching these flounder. Now, before the month of July ended, I decided to go out to the Folly Pier and see how they were doing out there. And as the day started up, you can see everybody came out, beach goers, walking the pier. Now I just need to find some fishermen. And then I look over and I see a local fisherwoman, a lady, that's right. Her name is Judy. And she's out here fishing up and seeing what she can get a hold of. And before I know it, there is a fish on, and this gentleman over here is fighting something. So we're going to have to peek over the railing to see what it is. Keep him out of the way from the footer, if you can. And here comes Judy to the rescue. She's going to net this fish for this gentleman. All right, that's one stingray on board. Well, let's look around and see what else we got going on over here at the Folly Pier. Well, it just so happens I bump into a mother and her 3 children fishing out here on the pier, so I'm going to interview the son. Okay, hey guys, Jiggin Jerry here. I'm out at the Folly Pier, and I'm talking to this young man and his mother, and he's telling me right now about what they like to fish for and what type of fishing they do. So why don't you go ahead and tell me, what do you and your mom and your dad like to fish for?
We don't really have a certain fish I like to fish for, but I do try to catch bigger whiting and maybe pompano, a pretty big pompano, and then I also am trying to catch a red drum. It's my goal so far.
Trying to catch a red drum?
One in my whole life. But
now, you know, this pier, the Folly Pier in October is the best time for red drum here.
It is?
They're bigger than you.
Yeah, well,
But they're hard to come by it during the summer months here.
yeah.
They really are. You got to be more inshore for that. But now, where else do you fish besides here?
Sometimes I might do a little bit of fishing in the backwaters. Like if you go to place, you'll run into the backwaters, and then
You go up to the inshore creeks and stuff
the
and you
inshore
fish?
creeks, and sometimes I'll go fishing in there.
Ever go out on any kayaks yet?
No, only in freshwater.
Just mostly you go off little docks and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you? They fish off little docks. I like fishing off little docks too. And look at this, Mom over here working hard while he's talking. You see that? Mom doing all the fishing. Well, I appreciate the info, and I hope you all have good luck.
Thank you.
All right, take care. And were they successful? Haha, check it out.
Man, he's so big. It's just. Awesome! Look at that! That's fish. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
You know what kind of fish that is?
She got a pompano.
Yeah, it's a little micro pompano.
Wow, that's like a big fish. You just keep casting it out. It's my first time catching a pompano. It is. You want to picture with me? I have not. Pompano, I told you.
Well, I look over, and they're not the only family fishing and having a good time. This father and son are over here, and they run into a little something themselves.
Oh, that thing's huge.
Come on.
It's a black girl.
It's a
Warning.
That thing's huge.
Got him?
fantastic. Okay, well, as you can see, there's some parents out there with their children having a good time catching some fish at the Folly Pier. Now, during the month of July, I had hosted a pier fishing seminar at Palmetto State Armory. And while I was there, the all-famous Dashy food truck, which is pretty popular here in Charleston, happened to be there, which gave me the opportunity to try their Asian Latin cuisine. And I'll tell you what, the gentleman at Palmetto State Armory and myself, we thought it was pretty darn good. So now I know why they have such a good following. And as you can see here, the gentlemen inside at Palmetto State Armory feel the same way. Well, for those of you watching for the first time, don't forget, look down. There is a subscribe button. It only lets you know when I have more shows available. For my fans out there and the people watching, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this show, and I have more coming in the future. And, you know, like I always say, good luck out there and have fun fishing. Catch y'all later.